afternoon, guys and dolls. Welcome to another Power Pack episode of Spotlight. I'm Patricia Ramirez, and we're streaming live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Today's guest is a global entrepreneur whose journey spans continents and industries. He is the CEO of InstaMed, an AI powered integrated healthcare platform improving access to digital medical services such as teleconsultations, e prescription, and online ordering of medicines across the Philippines and soon abroad. From working in his family's construction business in Guatemala at 15 to founding a US based logistics company to now leading major healthcare and tech operations empowering Filipino talent, his career has been defined by innovation and purpose. His life took a meaningful turn when he came to the Philippines and found an opportunity for family and home. Today, he is dedicated to advancing Filipino ingenuity through technology, compassion, and accessible healthcare. Let's shine a spotlight on Daniel Ceballos. Hi, Daniel. Good
Hello,
afternoon.
Patricia.
Thank you for joining us today here at Spotlight.
Mhm.
Um, and again, you are from InstaMed and coming here fairly new in the business for InstaMed this year. So, from your entrepreneurial journey that started at age 15, wow, too young,
It was
in
wrong.
Guatemala's construction industry, what early lesson from those hands-on experiences still guides you for your leadership journey now?
Oof, working since I was 15 years old
Mm,
taught me, like the responsibility to
mm,
work hard
mm,
and to never give up,
mm,
right? So right now that I'm in the Philippines,
mm,
thanks to God, right now we have a tech company, we have a pharmaceutical
mm,
company, we have
mm,
an outsources
mm,
company. So right now we are focused on
mm,
InstaMed, right? And we are trying to help as many Filipinos as we can,
mm.
and that's what we are doing right now.
Okay. So you also mentioned, this was off the record earlier, but you also mentioned that you're coming from a logistics background
Yeah.
in the US. So from having that operations cross countries and cross borders, what was the biggest, I guess, challenges then and the difference now when you're transitioning to a tech company?
Well, when it comes to freight brokerage,
Mm-hmm.
the United States, it's very complicated, especially with the regulations.
Mm-hmm.
You have to trust your agents to be able to
Mm-hmm.
get everything done. When it comes
Mm-hmm.
to logistics, everything can get complicated one second to another.
Mm-hmm.
That would be in the United States. Here in the Philippines, it's a little bit more complicated
Yeah.
because it's a peninsula, right?
Yeah.
So when you are trying to go outside the Metro Manila, it's very complicated.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicles, the even how to deliver things when there is not that many accesses,
Yes.
that complicate things. But that's why we are here for,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's why we are trying to innovate
Mm-hmm.
with AI and
Mhm.
logistics.
Now, coming from that, I was mentioning to you earlier that I'm seeing that as a strength, but from your starting story that you went here in the Philippines, got stuck in the pandemic, and then eventually creating an outsource for medical professionals, and then connecting them and connecting the Philippines to a better healthcare system that they can reach out to at any time. Can you share us a story of InstaMed, how you started with it?
Okay, yes, it's
Mm-hmm.
complicated because we are coming, like you mentioned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Different backgrounds. So since we already have this tech company and
Mm-hmm.
this outsourcing company,
Mm-hmm.
and me coming from logistics, then we combine all of them together,
Mm-hmm.
right? In this case, I had an experience with one of my clients there in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
He was from Canada and he was operating there in the United States for a
Mm-hmm.
pharmaceutical.
Mm-hmm.
So I was helping him as a
Mm-hmm.
partner to do the sales part of the
Mm-hmm.
company. So I learned how the logistics for the medicines and how everything works in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, okay, we can use the same business model here in
Mm-hmm.
the Philippines. So that's how we started with InstaMed. I started thinking, okay, I'm gonna just recreate everything that
Mm-hmm.
we were doing in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I just taking every single experience that I had before
Mm-hmm.
with the previous companies and the current companies that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So we are innovating right now and thinking on ways to reach out to all these people that
Mm-hmm.
they don't have the same accessibility that we have
Mm-hmm.
here in the metro.
So for InstaMed, more than just a platform, having a website and currently having your APK set up, can you share to our contribus how does InstaMed works?
Okay, so what we created is an ecosystem. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just a platform,
Mm-hmm.
meaning it's just one-stop shop.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to go anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we connect patients with the doctors and
Mm-hmm.
doctors with the patients,
Mm-hmm.
and we created somehow a kind of an online pharmacy as well
Mm-hmm.
inside the platform. So how it works is that whoever wants to have a consultation with a
Mm-hmm.
doctor can just go
Mm-hmm.
through the platform,
Uh-huh.
or they can just call.
Mm-hmm.
We have some AI receptionists.
Mm-hmm.
So we empower this platform with AI,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that if they want to order some medicines, they can just go ahead and call, or they
Mm-hmm.
can go through our website
Mm-hmm.
and start talking to the AI.
Mm-hmm.
And the AI is going to be able to execute the order, is going to
Mm-hmm.
be able to book the appointment, or even answer any inquiries that the
Mm-hmm.
customers or the patients may have. And if you don't have a prescription,
Mm-hmm.
it's no problem. The doctor can just generate the prescription right there. It's going to be
So
an
it could be
electronic
an
prescription.
online or teleconsultation that you have, and then get your prescription right there and there, and then order on the same website or from the app directly.
Exactly. So meaning that
Mm.
we are going to filter
Mm.
every patient, right?
Yeah.
We're going to, you know, we're going to ask some questions,
Yeah.
and we're going to determine if they have a prescription, then
Yeah.
no problem. We can just dispense the medicine. If
Yes.
they don't have one, then we can book an appointment.
Mm. And then
So
tying from the logistics background, the medicines will be then delivered.
exactly. It's
Mm.
going to be drop shipping format for the
Mm-hmm.
moment. We are
Mm.
planning to have our own warehouse.
Mm.
Uh, Probably, well, we already have some sites here in the metro, then
Mm.
Clark, then Bicol.
Uh.
Since the AI that we use, we
Mm.
have our own service. We have
Wow.
Filipinos developers that are working very hard to
Mm.
make this to work, and that is gonna be not
Mm.
it's not gonna fail, right?
Yeah.
That's what we are
Uh.
focused on right now, just to make it perfect
Yes.
and secure.
And I think what's great right now, Daniel, is that you're not just giving the Filipinos a chance to be closer to a better healthcare option, but also providing more employment to those in the regions that you have informed from. Currently now, Metro Manila, and then we'll have Bicol soon, and then other areas. Hopefully, the whole nation once this is already fully launched. But for your move in the Philippines, we were talking earlier that right now currently these are the areas that you're targeting, but would you also be thinking of going global
Yes,
beyond the
excellent
Philippines?
question.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent question, and thank you so much for asking. Yes, we have
Mm-hmm.
many proposals for different partnerships
Mm-hmm.
that they're just waiting for us to launch
Yeah.
and to make it,
Mm-hmm.
like they want to see how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Once that everything is in place and
Mm-hmm.
we already operating,
Mm-hmm.
they have plans to be our partners. We
Mm-hmm.
have Guatemala, we have Peru, we have
Mm-hmm.
United States,
Wow.
and Papua Guinea, which
Mm-hmm.
is a little bit
Wow. Yeah,
unorthodox.
yeah, yeah.
But yes, we have right
Mm-hmm.
now those options in the future. We're planning to have this in as many countries as
Mm-hmm.
we can. Yes.
Yeah. So thankfully that we have now at first in the Philippines, and you also mentioned earlier that you'll have a soft launch or upcoming launch
Yes.
soon. This will be on the 27th. Can you give
This
us some more details on that?
Of course, this is going to be on the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
We are inviting just people that wants to have a glance on
Mm-hmm.
what we do and
Mm-hmm.
learn a little bit more about
Mm-hmm.
InstaMed. So it's going to be a private event. Right now, it's just the soft launch, but
Mm-hmm.
later on, we have the grand launch, which is going to be on January.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So also now we were also I was mentioning to you that is it because you already fell in love with the Philippines? So it started from being stuck here in the pandemic, but from that moment on, what made you on a personal note, what made you realize that Philippines is now your second home?
Honestly, I fell in love with the people, right? The
Mm.
Filipinos, they are,
Mm.
kind-hearted,
Mm.
really, they are always smiling no matter what.
Mm.
It doesn't matter if it's
Even if
raining, if
we
it's,
have a bad healthcare system, we're
it
still
doesn't
smiling.
matter. They still happy with it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And honestly, that's how I learned to
Mm.
love Philippines because we have beautiful places. I've
Mm.
been in Cebu, I've been in
Mm.
Pampanga, I've been in Palawan, I've been in Boracay, and
Mm.
everything that I see is beautiful, right?
Among those, which is the best place for you?
Palawan. Oh,
Palawan.
yes.
Which part of Palawan?
I've been to Coron,
Coron,
mm,
El
and
Nido.
El Nido. I like El Nido, but I
Mm.
like more
Coron.
Coron. Yeah, I love
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So yes, I love Philippines.
Mm.
Is where I stayed, and then
Mm.
I grew up. Right.
Mm.
I was already doing my projects there in my country, but
Mm.
then when I just came here, it was really hard coming
Mm.
from pandemic and
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
issues with my logistics company
Yeah.
because you cannot do much. Having new opportunities,
Mm.
having new doors open for
Mm.
me,
Mm.
that's what it really made me stay
Mm.
because there is a lot of opportunities for the Philippines. It's just that people needs to think more
Yeah.
on people, on the people in the Philippines,
Mm.
how to help, how to reach out to all these people, to use your skills to
Mm.
be able to do something good
Yeah.
for the people.
So more than just doing the business, you're now making it like an advocacy to finally give back to a home that welcome you as well.
Exactly. I want to give back to the
Mm.
country that
Mm.
made me grow up as a person.
Mm.
And I have a Filipino wife. I have a
Mm.
Filipino son.
Mm.
So for me, here is like my home, right?
Mm.
So right now is I feel like I can help.
Mm.
Now that we have this platform, we're
Mm.
gonna be able to help a lot of people.
Yes.
The people that they don't have access to
Mm.
doctors, to
Mm.
medicine. We're gonna be able to go there, and
Yeah.
everything is gonna be on a platform that is gonna be
Mm.
convenient for them. We're gonna be able to have insurances,
Yeah.
initiatives to start helping all these people,
Mm.
because I know that the healthcare system right now is kind of a problem in the Philippines, and
Yes.
we're trying to solve
Mm.
that. And we're partnered up with the public sector and the private
Mm.
sector, and
Mm.
we're combining it to create
Mm.
something great and
Yes.
start helping people. That's what we're
Okay.
doing.
And for starting entrepreneurs, creating a startup, especially in the tech sector, what advice could you give them for those who are still dreaming but has those really great concepts that could also help?
Like, they already know this, but you
Mm.
never have to give up,
Mm.
right? If you can see in your mind,
Mm.
then you can become in something tangible.
Mm.
You can create a reality out of your dreams.
Mm.
And that's a specialty for developers, right?
Mm.
That's something that nobody else can actually see it,
Mm.
but they can create
Mm.
with their own hands,
Mm.
right? And they have that, how do you call it? Not only skill, but
Mm.
I would say gift
Mm.
that nobody else has is
Except for them.
creativity.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So never give up. Just
Mm.
keep fighting and just step by step. Step
Mm.
by step. Don't try and rush everything. Just
Mm.
trying to make it perfect, and that's the way that you're gonna be able to accomplish.
For you, Daniel, creating InstaMed or even in your past businesses, were those times that you had doubts that why am I still doing this, or like how do you think got yourself out of those kind of mindset and
Honestly, I never
mm,
had any doubt. What
mm,
I had is that it's hard for me to let go, right?
mm,
When
mm,
you have a business that is not really
mm,
working, but
mm,
you still, I'm gonna make it work. It
mm,
doesn't matter, but you know it's not good for you.
mm,
Just let it go,
mm,
right? And just keep focus on the next step and the next goal and the next
mm,
company that you know is gonna be successful.
mm.
But if you don't believe in yourself, no one is gonna do it, right?
Such wise words, Daniel. So we have more, and we'll just do a short commercial break for a while.
And this break is brought to you by Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Union Bank, it starts with you.
Usapang OFW is the show that honors the journeys of our modern day heroes, our OFWs. Join Chingmi Fernandez, John Dodson, and Rafi Ayang every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. to hear the real stories behind the sacrifices. Watch it live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok.
Want to hear from thought leaders shaping our world? Straight Talk with Chito Lazada and Ted Montelibano dives into leadership, politics, and business every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Catch conversation live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok.
Good afternoon again. For our spotlight, we still have again Mr. Daniel from InstaMed, and we're just chatting regarding the story of his personal experiences as well as how InstaMed started. So, for InstaMed's mission, it's smarter care for every corner of the country. So, what does that vision look in real life for you, in practical terms as well, in for Filipinos?
Is to be able to reach out to all of them, right? Not only one sector, one region, not just the metro, you know. We really want to reach out to every single corner of the country. Meaning that if right now we're going to start with the metro, Bicol, Pampanga, then we're going to just keep moving forward until we are able to reach every single one of them.
Yeah. So what's nice as well is, of course, the country is known to be the social media capital of the world, actually. So it's most likely that everyone does have their phones and their internet connections with them. So for InstaMed, was that actually a key reason too?
Oh yes, absolutely. So you know, there in the provinces it might be a few issues, you know, with resources, services, but something that they have is a smartphone.
Yeah.
And they have, you know, a good use for it. So as long as they can have access through their smartphone, they're gonna be able to have access to healthcare, to smarter healthcare, and they're gonna be able to, you know, talk to doctors, order medicines, and be assisted as they should.
And you know what? This is actually going beyond not just for the far-flung areas, but also for anyone who'd really want the convenience of being able to finally booking their own at their own time. I was also sharing earlier that coming from a personal perspective, also always having that busy schedule, and sometimes you would have to go personally to the hospital, not even getting the checkup yet because the doctor is not available, or the appointment or the tests are not yet available, or the medicines are not ready for picked up, so you have to go back again, and it takes time, and actually this is a solution that solves half of that problem already, because you have your phone, you have an internet, and you could just do it all online.
Yes, and if we talk about privacy, there is some let's say sickness that you don't want people to know, and especially you don't want to go to the hospital and be in line with other people like asking like what happened to you. You just want someone to give you a solution, right? To cure you.
Just help me already.
Just help me already, please, but I don't want anyone to know. So you can just have a consultancy from the comfort of your home, and then if you need some special medicine, then you can just order on the platform, right? So everything is gonna be there. It's gonna be really, you know, like for the privacy, it's gonna be really good for everyone.
So for the medical care that you have available for the platform, so it would be across all the needs. So for example, would it be for the ENT available, the physicians that you have on the list for the teleconsult? Do you currently have? Which ones are the ones you currently have, and the ones that for the future as well?
Yeah. So for the doctors lists that we have, they have different specialties, right? From general practitioner to aesthetical doctors, right?
Even.
Yes, even that
For
because
the derma.
yes,
and
for the
all,
derma.
Yeah, for the girlies.
Yeah, yes, and actually I shouldn't be, you know, like giving too much information about this because it's still in process. But we are trying to get more into the aesthetical as well. You know, healthcare is very important, but
Yes.
also if you look,
Holistically.
yes, if you look good, you're gonna
Yeah.
feel good, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be happy. So yeah, that matters as well. So yes, we're gonna try to make it also something that you can use for your appearance.
So for some, it would be a question for them that how will AI is tied up in this one. So more than just the security as well as for the AI receptionist, how is AI also being used in the technology for InstaMed?
Oh my God, for this, honestly, the doctors is gonna make their life easier. Why? Because they have receptionists that they're gonna be, we do API integrations with their clinics, so we're gonna synchronize their schedule with our schedule, so the AI is gonna be able to book the appointments with the available doctors. So if they have multiple clinics, then we're gonna be able to help out with the patients, right? So we're gonna be able to follow up as well. So if they have an incoming appointment, we already have the AI to send
They
an
have
email.
like notifications and
Exactly.
reminders.
Yes, reminders that they have an upcoming appointment. Text messages, emails. They even gonna call them directly to let them know that they have an appointment. That means that we're gonna reduce the
Like human errors that you forgot about it.
yes, exactly, and the people is gonna start showing up because they are being reminded that they have an appointment. So yeah, the retention percentage of the patients, they're gonna go higher, way higher.
So now this is InstaMed's vision, but for like in the future, how much more do you see InstaMed helping not just the Filipinos but also globally?
Excellent question. So we're planning to just go global, right? So whatever we're doing in the Philippines, we can replicate in any other countries, right? So if you want to ask, like, what's the global vision of InstaMed, is that help people and be
Help
able to
people.
provide, a platform where you can just reach out at any time, at any moment, from anywhere.
So now going back on a personal level for you. So we also researched
Oh
that you
no.
did some humanitarian work with TACO in Guatemala for your home
Oh,
country. So building homes for families as well as especially the ones in extreme poverty. So was this a part of a journey coming here in the Philippines, and how do you see this as shaping your own philosophy and leadership?
okay, so yes, that was when I was really young. I had an invitation to go to, the name is Techo para mi país, right? It's a program where you go to a province, let's say, there in my country, and you're gonna build homes for the less fortunate people. So since that time, I just fell in love for nonprofits, charities, and trying to help people as much as I can. And that's how I see it. Honestly, this is not personally, I don't like money that much. But when I help people, that's what it makes me happy. Then
So you have to make more money to help more people.
exactly, you need it because it's a tool, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I see it, and that's how I envision the company to go, because it's a people first, profit second, right? Obviously, a company has to profit
Yeah.
to keep growing, and same with me. If you want to help people, you need to make money as well, right? Because it's a tool and it's a bless. And if you have a lot of blessings, then you can bless more people,
Yeah.
and
that
that's
is
how
true.
it works.
That is true. So for being a businessman and also being or doing advocacies, personal advocacies for your side, what do you think are the advice to the even bigger businesses on helping back and giving them not just money but also their time on this kind of works?
For any line of business?
Yeah.
Well, if they have the resources and they have the capability to help people, then yes, you can just put aside not all of the money, but you can put aside some resources and start helping more people. Since you are the blessed ones and the ones that are ahead of everyone, then I think it's fair to say that it would be good for them to start helping more people.
And when you thought for the idea of InstaMed, was this a personal idea of your own, or was this a collaboration that you had with the team?
Yeah, it's a tough one because I really don't want to take all the credit, obviously. But yes, it was my idea. Like I have this, idea in my head. Like I wanted to be great. I wanted to be with AI. I wanted to be, like something different that is going to be able to like reach out to everyone. And I start thinking, but then it was not only me. I was start talking to my developers, and I was like explaining what I see in my head, like how I see this to work. So they started to become everything that I see in my head in a reality. So you don't really create something yourself. You need to have a reliable team, right? From the developers, from the marketing, from the PR, from my operations manager, from digital, like everything has to be together. So if you work together, you can create something great, but you have to have a good team backing you up. And then you have to transmit your ideas so they can help you to make it real, right?
So for the upcoming launches that you have with InstaMed, what are the things that our Katribus has to like wait for, or for them to find out on this journey?
Okay, so we have social medias, we have the website, we are gonna have multiple events. So we're gonna keep everyone updated. After the soft launch, we're gonna be more active on events and reaching out more to people, to the public, right? So after we test the environment and make sure everything is working properly and everything is good on our end, then we're gonna start, like making everyone aware that we are here and we are ready to start with everything.
So for you, Daniel, as a CEO now, most people would think that you've already made it. But personally for you, what does success means, or like what does it take to Daniel to really say that I've made it?
For me is not only to have multiple companies, right? But to have successful companies. Companies that are different, companies that you can say, hey, this is a brand, right? This is not just a platform. This is not just a construction company, or this is just not a tech company. As the moment that they say the name of the company and they recognize it and everyone recognizes it, that's where I think you are successful in a line of business. Now, personally, successful means that you have a roof, you have food, you have your family, you have God. That's for me, that's being successful.
Okay. And as for our final question, summarizing your full journey across the years, they're saying that it could be a sentence, but I would want to ask you, what one word could describe your full journey and who Daniel really is?
One word,
One word.
blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah. God is always guiding my path. So I cannot do anything without it. So yes, I would say that.
That's very heartfelt, Daniel. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for giving us your time today. And again, for InstaMed, do invite our Katribus and your words for them about InstaMed.
Yes, please. If you want to know more information about our platform, you can go to instamedico.com and you're going to have the overview, the about us. You're going to be able to have the phone number, our emails, and everything that you need to reach out to us directly. So yes, we invite you to all of our events, and we're going to be attentive to any feedback from you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Daniel. And again, that wraps up today's enlightening episode of Spotlight. A huge thank you to Daniel Ceballos. Am I saying it correctly?
Yes, Daniel Ceballos, actually, but
Okay.
Daniel is
Okay.
fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
explaining
much.
me.
Thank you so much. And for sharing your story as well as your vision and passion, really for building a smarter, more accessible, and more compassionate healthcare system here in the Philippines and hopefully globally. So until next time, stay informed, stay inspired. I'm Patricia Ramirez, and this has been Spotlight.
Narito na naman ang inyong lingkod, Manong Joe, para sagutin ang inyong tanong. May tanong tayo mula kay Javier Domingo, isa pong netizen. Manong Joe, paano pag sa Metro Manila, tumama ang lindol, handa ba ang Meralco? Ito ang sagot, Javier, at maganda yung tanong mo. Napapanahon talaga na paghandaan ang anumang uri ng sakuna, maging ito ay lindol, malakas na bagyo at kung anuman, sa dami ng kalamidad na nararanasan natin mula sa mga nangyayaring lindol hanggang sa mga pagbaha, malakas na hangin at iba pa, ang kaligtasan ng bawat customer ang prioridad ng Meralco. Tinitiyak namin na ginagawa ang lahat para mapanatiling ligtas at maayos ang aming serbisyo at mga pasilidad. Pinapalitan namin ang mga poste ng mas matibay na gawa sa konkreto at pakal. Inililipat din ang mga poste sa mga lugar na ligtas. Regular na nagsasagawa ng tree trimming at wire clearing ang Meralco para hindi maapektuhan ang mga linya ng kuryente o makayanan ang anumang bagyo o lindol. Nagsasagawa rin ang Meralco ng re-insulation at conductor shielding ng mga linya namin, pagpapatibay ng mga lighting protection system, pati na rin ang pagkakabit ng mga smart device para agad na matukoy ang mga posibleng alalahanin ukol sa serbisyo ng kuryente. Kung kakailanganin, handa po ang Meralco na pansamantalang mag-de-energize upang masiguro ang kaligtasan ng publiko. Kadalasan po namin itong ginagawa kapag tumataas ang tubig baha o di kaya ay napakalakas ng bagyo. Kasama na rin ang uga ng lindol. Pagkatapos naman po ng anuman sakuna, maging po ito'y bagyo o lindol, at may na-damage po kami facilities, bumagsak na linya o ano ba man, huwag ho ninyong lapitan. Hayaan ho ninyo ang aming mga crew ang gumawa ng kinakailangan para masiguro ligtas ang pagkukumpuni. Kapag sigurado na po tayo na ligtas nang bumalik sa bahay, siguro po tingnan muna natin ang sitwasyon sa loob at siguraduhin din na yung ating mga internal wiring facilities ay nasa maayos na kalagayan. Bago pa man abutin ng tubig baha yung inyong mga outlet, patayin na muna ang main switch sa bahay at i-unplug ang mga appliances. Kung may electrical hazard, agad itong i-report sa amin sa Meralco sa pamamagitan ng My Meralco app. Nasa social media din po kami, Facebook at X, yung dating Twitter, o sa Meralco hotline bilang 16211. Pwede din kayong mag-text sa numerong ito. Tandaan mga katribo na sa panahon ng kalamidad, ang pagiging alerto at maingat ay susi sa kaligtasan. Ako po muli ang inyong lingkod si Manong Joe, Saldariaga para sa Ask Manong Joe. Hanggang sa muli mga katribo at sa mga nanonood sa Daily Tribune.